Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean, and look who I have with me here today, Akela B. Hi, Akela.
Hey, Jean, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. So nice to be back together again. I love hanging out with you, and I'm looking forward to the show today. It's going to be so much fun. Everybody is here already, and thank you all for coming so early and joining us ahead of time. I'm really thrilled that you all are here, and I love being together on an early Sunday morning before Sterling. Everybody, right? Just make sure you're on before Sterling and you're good to go. So I wanted to offer, and especially to the early people, and I think Jenny, you might be already coming to my power animal. I have somebody that donated 2 seats to the power animal event. I have my power animal event today at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. And I'm going to just show everybody where that is. If you want to read a little bit more about it, that you can go to my website, sunpsychicjean.com, and you want to click on events right here, and you'll see this power animal. You can open this up and read about it. So there are 2 people that somebody has donated 2 seats to this event. And what I'd like for you to do, you can read about it here if you're interested. But if you would like to, if you are interested in taking in letting me know if you want to, I don't know, accept the free seat, the donated seat, you can come over here to contact SunPsychic Jean, and when you click on that, it just asks for your name, email, and this, and just put power animal donation or power animal accept or something like that, and I will send you the link. Now it is in 2 hours, so you know, the sooner the better, but it's fine. You can do it. I will be in the event at 15 minutes before the event. So just so you know. But thank you, everybody. And it's what we're going to do in the Power Animal event is I'm going to teach you a little bit about what the power animal is, why we are interested in a power animal, and where the original how power animals came to be, and what sort of traditions usually started with a power animal, um, and then what we're going to do is a little guided meditation, like about 10 or 15 minutes, and we're going to go in and meet our own power animal. And then when we're done, we're going to talk about each one of your power animals and look them up and find out more information and things like that. And I also have a guide for you for the next 30 days for you to connect with your power animal. So it's going to be lots of fun. So if anybody who is here now, if you're here early, you get the first chance. If you would like to accept the donated seats, there's 2 seats, so you can just go onto my website, go to contact SunPsychic Jean, fill out the information, and just say power animal. That's all you have to say, and I will send you the link, and you can join us.
So, Jean,
Okay.
you're
Mhm.
down to 1 seat now.
Oh, who's
Somebody already whispers from heaven with Jenny. She just put in there, I sent you an email, Jean.
okay? Okay, good, wonderful, wonderful.
And I
Yep, yeah, and the first 2 will get it, and
yeah.
I'll let you know. Um, but thank you very much, everybody, and let's get on with the show. I wanted to get that down and over with, and I'm really, really looking forward to our show today. It's a beautiful spring feeling out there, right, Akila? It's
Yeah,
nice and sunny, and that makes me happy.
yes, my type of weather.
I know, I know. And Aditi's here. Judy in the skies is here. Hi, Judy. Look at the way she waves at everybody. Look, she said Mona Lee, Aditi, Jackie, Jean, Akila. Judy, you're good. Oh my gosh, look at all those spring flowers and bees. I have to say those emojis are not lost on me. I love them. I send them. I know how hard it is. I go through that little thing. I try and find them and pick them, and I'm like, "Wait, is this a bee or is it something you're not supposed to send?" I can't tell sometimes. They're so itty bitty. Yeah. Look, everybody's saying hi, Judy. and Wanda Grant is here. Nice to, yeah, we're doing readings. Do exactly what Wanda Grant did. We're going to be choosing randomly. We're not using the picker or anything today. And if you could put it in caps and emojis, just like Wanda did here, that's great. If you have something more specific, that's better. So, but we can definitely read your energies. And shining love, light, truth, I see your messages. You know what? Everybody knows what to do.
Yeah.
Oh, and cricket legs, I see you. Oh, hi, Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn. Evelyn's here. Nice to see you. And Jackie B is here. Nice to see you. And Chinita is here. Okay. I'll check on that. Okay, good. Good. Jenny sent me an email. Good. And Gary for Grace is here. Diamond Girl is here. Diamond Girl.
I love
Woo.
your icon, this pink skull.
Yes. I love that.
Yeah.
So nice to see you, Diamond Girl. Thanks for being here. And Donna Marie is here. Donna, are you still in bed? You got to let us know. No judgment. But if you have a dog, the dog's probably had you up 3 hours ago. And look, Diamond Girl said new to channel. Well, Diamond Girl, go ahead and put your question in and put it in caps if you can. And yep. Good, Jenny. Good for you. Yep. Good morning to both of you. You're so sweet, Diamond Girl. I love that name. I wish I had that name. That's a name I would pick. It's a good name. So Shining, Donna Marie, Shining, Whispers. I think I have everybody. If I missed you, it's not on purpose. Just come on down and say hello again. Aditi, I do see. Yes, I think I see you. Okay, general reading for Jenny and Gary for Grace. Oh, good. And Aditi. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, okay. I think I already have one. All right. I think I have everybody that put their questions in caps. I think I have it so far. And Akela's backing me up. She's double checking me.
Yeah. Scroll back to the top, 1127, Jean, if you can go that far. Hopefully you can. You see, just making sure Brina.
No, I don't have an 1127. 1134 is the earliest I have.
Oh, okay. At Brina 41, can you type your question back in? And again, remember, these are going to be randomly picked. So we're going to star as many and try to get to as many as we can.
Yep. Brina, sometimes StreamYard will not pick up the questions that you put in before you have to be here. So yeah, go ahead and put that back in. So Shining Love, Wanda Grant. I know, right? She said emojis in the chat are a lot of extra work. They certainly are, but they're not lost on me. I love seeing them. I love seeing the new ones and the different ones. Your website is glitching for donated seat. I'm so sorry. Just give it a minute and refresh, perhaps. Yeah, it's probably that two people are attempting to get in there at the same time. I'm not sure, but it's okay. Yep. And Judy in the Sky said her audio is staticky and breaking up. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Okay. Diamond Girl, I see you. Brina. Okay. I see you, Brina. Look, and Dora Romero is here. Hi, Dora. Nice to see you. AMWM3IO. Oh. If you can tell me your first name, AM, that'd be great. Oh, look, Aditi says, I'm also new to the channel. Don't forget me. I see Aditi. I've heard of Aditi, though. I watch other people's channels, and I know you. But I haven't heard of Diamond Girl. But Aditi, you are new to my channel. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you for being here. She's like, wait a minute. No, I'm new too. Look, congrats to Akela, 300 subscribers. The next we're going to be celebrating 3,000. Akela is the hardest working psychic on YouTube. She is working it, and she has a full-time job and a family. She is phenomenal. She put in all of her work. She was a long time studier, and she did study and practice for 2 years or more with
Yeah.
me.
And
And
still,
she and took classes. She's an amazing, and now she's trying to get that YouTube is a whole nother thing. Being psychic and reading is one thing, but doing it on YouTube is a whole nother thing. So
yeah,
please do, everybody, go over to Akela B24, and you guys can put Akela's links are in the show
yeah.
notes below. But
Mhm.
if somebody can put it into my chat, because we're all on different chats here. And Ginger Gilly, I see you. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you telling us that. So, how's it been for you, Akela?
BC, can't wait for cheer season to be over with Jean. Oh my gosh. But I want to thank everyone who are subscribed to my channel and for getting us to 300. We're a little over 300, and I'm going to do a giveaway. Yes, yes. It's just, guys, I haven't forgotten. It's just that I want to do it on a Saturday morning when I do my show so that everyone's aware to come to join. So everyone gets a fair opportunity. And I'm going to attempt the giveaway tool because I think that's the easiest way to make sure I capture everybody. And there's going to be a surprise, but there'll be a giveaway, but there is going to be an added surprise in there. So just let me get through the chair chaos, and as soon as I'm done, I will definitely do the giveaway, guys. Right? But I
Oh,
want to do it
wonderful.
Saturday since everyone's aware of my Saturday show to give people. Oh yes, 3,000. I will definitely have to use the tool for my readings because 3,000. I'll never get off of YouTube Live trying to answer every question. But yeah, so thank you for the support, everyone. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And my good friend, where is she? Oh, here she is. Hey, Jean and Akela, my beautiful goddesses. Hey, Risa Simpson. So nice to see you. Risa has beautiful energy. She is an amazing psychic medium, intuitive. She has it going on. Uh, I, Risa, I hope you know how much the magic and the intuitiveness and the unbridled self discovery. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love her energy. Um, okay, so Tanita's saying it sounds good on her side. There's no crackling going on. And thank you, Ashiel, for giving me your first name. Oh my gosh, we could go on forever.
Yeah.
Look, Risa put it in. Thank you very much. This is
Oh,
subscribe to Akela B's channel.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
thank you, Wanda.
Um, Garnet is here. Nice to see you, Garnet. If I missed your blue jeans, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
it's in
trying.
there. It's in there.
Oh, here it is. He didn't forget me. Oh my goodness. Hi, Garnet. I love when you put those blue jeans in, and I know you're like, damn, this girl, I have to find those blue jeans every time. Yeah. Oh, look, Country Love is here. Hi, Country Love. I know that's Jenny, but she's saying hi to Country Love. I didn't see you.
I
I
didn't.
have to keep moving. I think I'm getting close to the bottom, you guys. Oh, she said you so deserve it, Akela. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Here's Country Love. Aw, hi Country. We did send us your picture of your loved one, and we would do a mediumship reading with Terry, and Country Love sent me her dad. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
So loving, so beautiful, big smile. And he was just a lovely spirit, lovely energy. I love connecting with him. So now when I see Country Love, I know her dad, like it comes right back. Uh-huh.
okay. So,
I am infinity.
in,
Do we just put our question in chat? If you could put it in caps and use emojis, Yeah, just put it in, and let me see if there's somebody else that has a good example. Like like this. Uh, just all caps. Let me see. Whatever way you can. Yeah. Um, and I'll keep an eye out for it. Wow, everybody's here today. Thank
Mhm.
you guys for coming, and thank you all for being here. And I might need some new moderators too. Yeah. Aw. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We have a lot on the docket here.
Yeah, I see.
So, Akila, let's go ahead and get started with Aditi. She says, what are the repeating patterns and cycles that I need to break and work on to live a fulfilling life?
Okay.
I don't know if we can tell you that in 5 minutes, but we'll tell you what we're getting. And Akila, if you have something, you can just jump in. My
Sure.
plant is falling over.
Mm. I'm going to go to the cards, Aditi, but the first thing I felt was someone standing in their power, you know, taking control. Because I literally saw like somebody just, I don't know if they were sitting or standing, but it's like, when you're having that conversation with someone and you are right. And they keep trying to, I guess, gaslight you or make you think that whatever. But this person that I saw just literally stood up and said, like, to say, no, I am taking my power back. So that, Aditi, is one of the cycles and patterns that they are asking you to break, to work on. And it's not, you don't have to be like rude or disrespectful with it, but just know when the time comes, when the situation arises for you to say, I am powerful. I am worth this. My voice is my voice, and my voice is allowed to be heard. And I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to speak what I have to say, whether you like it or not. So that's the first thing I got for you. Okay. Let's see if I got anything else.
She says, okay. And it's important for a lot of us to take back our power of our own voice and stand confidently in our own power. And I do feel as though, Aditi, you sell yourself a little short, if you don't mind me saying. Like you say, oh, I'm not that great, or oh, I can't really do it that good. Yeah, you do. You are that great. And yes, you can do it good. And it's okay to say that. It's okay to be that. Like, don't shrink so that to make other people feel comfortable. Be yourself and make sure that what you do well, you claim. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as you're not hurting anybody else.
Mhm.
I do feel as though you have a lot of good ideas, but you're not quite sure of your own ideas. And you sort of say, well, that'll never happen. Like, you sort of sell yourself short. You cut it off. You don't give yourself the room to dream, or the room to grow, or the room to uh, allow the possibilities. Because if you have an idea to do A and you think, oh, I can't do A, still go towards that idea. Start working on and allow it to develop into B and C and D. And then you'll be like, oh, well, if I never would have went for A, I would have never reached D, because I said, oh, that's too hard, or I'll never be able to. Don't sell yourself short. Make sure you follow through and give it a try, and have some give yourself the benefit of the doubt, and say, whether I make it or not, I just want to give it a try. It's nobody's saying be perfect, and we're afraid to make mistakes sometimes. So that's what I have for you, Miss Aditi. How about
Yeah.
you, Akila? I'm
So
going to switch you for your cards.
Yes. So Aditi, so and I'm getting chills as I'm about to say this message because I think I met Aditi on Scotch channel. Um so I shuffle my cards and I ask, what does your higher self want you to know? And your higher self wants you to know, Aditi, that you are on the right path. Okay. So, and I think from the last reading, and I'm not going to quote what the message was, but they're reminding you you are doing the work. So keep at it. You're on the right path. And even though that path may seem like it's long and you're wondering how the heck or when am I going to get there, it, it's not about the distance. It's about enjoying the journey as you get to that path, right? Whether it's great things or stuff that's not so great that you are dealing with, keep pushing through. They're also reminding you that, oh, sorry, another card fell. You are supported. You have the support of your team. And this could be the guy, your guides, your ancestors. So keep at it. Don't feel like you're not going anywhere. Slow and steady. You know, the Tortoise Sunday here. Take your time. And what's interesting is when the you are not alone fell out, the bottom of the deck was the courage card. So I said, oh, let me shuffle again to see, because I wasn't sure that was the message. And guess what came up again? The courage card. That fierce lion that's within you, let that lion roar. Let that lion help guide you, that courage to stand in your truth, to speak your truth, to no longer be pushed to the side because, and I don't know your gender, because I know like a lot of us, when we were kids, we were told, oh, sit in the corner. And for me as a woman, little girls must be seen and not heard. That time is gone. We no longer let people walk over us or feel that we should whimper in the corner just because they are the adult, or maybe a lot older than I am. Respect is respect, and I have a voice that needs to be heard. All right, so that's the message for you, Aditi. So all the best.
Beautiful, Akela. Wow. She says, I'm getting chills. Yeah. Beautiful. Hi, Secret.
Hi, hi.
Thank you, Jackie. Yeah. Yeah. Donna's saying how long she's been up. Yeah, that was beautiful, Akela. I love your cards. You do such a beautiful job.
Oh,
It is like riding a bike and I don't know. It's like doing two different things at the same time. It's not easy, and I commend you doing all that with your cards and doing your readings. It's a huge feat for sure. And Aditi says, "Thank you so much to both of you ladies. You're welcome."
welcome.
All right, so next let's go to Ginger. And Ginger, please say hello. And after Ginger, we're going to go to, I want to try and get the, uh, I am in infinity, I guess. After Ginger is I am infinity. So just say hello, both you ladies, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I don't know what that, I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, whatever that is. All right. So Ginger says, what advice does Spirit have for me regarding the miniseries I'm writing? Wow.
Ooh.
Ginger, damn girl. Look, Scott, Scorpio's son Tarot is here.
Hi,
Hi,
Scott.
Scott.
Hey, Jackie. Jacaranda, too.
And Jackie Jacaranda. Thank you, Jackie. Nice to see you both. Wonderful. So, Ginger, I didn't forget about you. I'll come back.
Okay. What advice does Spirit have for me regarding the miniseries I'm writing, producing? Nice.
So the first thing I get for you, Ginger, is it's not just a mini series for you. And what I mean by that is it's almost like something that comes from within you, something in your heart. I don't know if it's a scenario that you dream about or that you have knowledge of. Um, I do feel as though this artistry comes from your soul and it comes from a knowledge base that you don't it's your imagination, but it's also guided through to you. You feel guided sometimes. Um, and it's almost like when you're writing and you're like, "Oh, this I can't believe I'm writing this. This is so good. This is good stuff." Because you would have never thought of it, but when you're in the flow, it starts coming through. So it's more than just a mini series for you. It is a creation. And it comes from your soul, and it's almost like you've always been this playwright, is what they tell me. Like you were a playwright in your past life, and now in this life you still have this. It's not a compulsion, but it's like you're compelled and you are driven and you have this passion, but it ebbs and flows. And they want you to know that some people may not see what you see, and don't ever let somebody give you their opinion that you don't that that is just not worth anything. Don't let people tell you that you don't have a good product. Keep moving until you find somebody that has the awareness to see the product that you're putting out. And they're telling me you're going to write another one, and I feel as though you already are. You may be writing 2 or 3 different stories simultaneously, and they're saying, "That's fine. Don't worry. It's all about how it comes through. It'll work out. It'll iron out." And you might say, "Oh no, this plot is for this one," and "Oh no, this character works better for this one." They're saying, "Don't worry about that. It's not jumbled. It's not mixed up. It's the way it's supposed to be. Just as long as you're getting it out and getting it on paper, then the ironing will come when it's time. And don't worry about changing things and moving things, because that is part of the creation process, because everything sort of comes out at once, and then it's like a fire hose, and then you need to use your logic to sort of reason it through. um, so they're saying don't criticize yourself, or don't negate yourself, and don't throw things away. If there's a line that doesn't fit, take it out and put it aside, because that line is everything comes out of you as gold. So don't throw it away. If that line doesn't fit there, take it out and put it aside, and you will use that in something else. Just trust that. So that's what I got for you, Ginger. Very good energy. How about you, Keela?
Jean, all I can say is you've just said what I was feeling, because I was sitting here and I got this feeling. I'm like, what is this feeling? And I'm sitting here, and then you said it and it clicked, because I felt like for me there was a pause, and then right after the pause it was like something more is coming, right? So and it felt good, but I didn't want to say that okay, you were going to be getting something bigger, but that's Jean basically said it. So because there's more that's coming in, so keep going at it. Don't give up, right? And I went to my cross deck and I got the direction card. And as I'm looking at the card, at first I was going to go to the book. And then Jean's message tied into my card. You know, things may not fit where you feel they're going to fit, but don't worry, because you are going to be given the directions that you needed to put those misfits where they need to go. Okay. So just allow your teams to work with you. Whatever you feel flows in that creativity as you're doing, just jot it all down and put it where you feel that it needs to go. Even if you feel it's not right in that moment, flag it and then come back to it later. Because right as you are reading, you may feel, oh, this doesn't fit. But then when you take a break and come back, you'll be like, oh no, this makes perfect sense. So just know that you're on the right path. Things are going good. you are getting the direction that you're needed for this. And you say mini series, but it's bigger than a mini series. Okay, so that's my addition to Jean's beautiful message for you, Ginger Chili. And that's what I have.
Yeah, Ginger, let us know if that resonates with you. Hi, Annalie, 22222. Aw, so nice to see you.
And Brenda,
Um,
hey, Brenda, to imagine.
and Brenda is here. Hi, Brenda. She said, is absolutely guided writing. Thank you, Ginger. It feels so enthusiastic. I just love it. Let me see. She says, thank you. Yeah. You're very welcome. I hope that helps. Please come back and let us know.
Yeah.
Look, KK's here, spiritual intuitive. Nice to see you. Oh, and here she's saying, oh, yes, it's like I've put my sole purpose on hold until 58 years old. Wow. So this is new for you? Oh, I don't believe. I think that there's some part of you that always knew you were going to do this. That's amazing. Amazing. So glad you're giving yourself the time and the space to do that. Okay. So let's go back to I am infinity, it looks like. That's just what it looks like to me. I know that might not be what you're saying. Here she is. And then after I am infinity, and I know that's not your name, but that's what I have to call you.
Because that's what it looks like. I okay.
Let's go to Gary for Grace is after I am. And Gary, just say hi. Hi, Sherry. Sherry M is here. Oh, and Leah Omega is here.
Yeah.
Oh, look. And Ginger came back and said, yes, started learning script writing during COVID. Oh, okay. That's what she was saying. Okay. Good. Wow. I'm telling you, a lot of things came from COVID. A lot. Okay. Any messages? Oh, sorry, Akela, I left you in the hot seat. Any messages from my guides? Career and love. Well, I think you're going to have your own business if you don't already. And if you don't have your own business, you're going to work for somebody and sort of like manage their business. Like you're going to be in that role of business owner, the leader, I do also see you in marketing or like event planning or connecting people in some way. You're very much a people person. You're very much on the move person. I do feel as though you like to travel in your job, and you are really good at managing your own time and managing your own ability to get things done. And that is like a entrepreneurial type of quality, which is rare. You can't teach somebody that. Somebody is either naturally that or they're not, and you're naturally that. So but try to look for positions that will support your skills. Try not to lower yourself to the second best, because you need to be number one. However, number one comes with a lot of responsibility, but you can do it. You just put you're very good at delegating. And you're number one and you like to delegate, and not everybody loves you, but you know what? The leader isn't there to be friends. The leader is there to get the things done. and it hurts you sometimes because a lot of people might talk behind your back, but you have to do what you have to do to get done, as long as you're, professional and appropriate, obviously. But some people want to like be your friend or take you out to lunch, and you're like, nope, this is business. um so make sure, and if you want to open your own company, whatever it is that you like, whatever industry that it is that you like, I would get, if you could learn from somebody how to do something, and then go do it, because you're going to do your own thing eventually. So the sooner the better. You'd be great in real estate. You'd be great anywhere that you have to be self-initiating, and take care of your own time, your own energy, and you're always on the phone, you're always connecting this. I don't know if you have like a women's group in your area for successful women, that you bring people together and connect people. That'll really, I mean, you could just do that for a job. I mean, you are really a gatherer, and you have your eye on the prize, and you're a visionary, and you can take this higher level. Some people need to know, well, how do I do that? And what do I say? You already. You don't need anybody to tell you that. And you don't need you it's hard for you to fit in somebody else's mold, because you're here and somebody else's mold might be here. So with that said, I'm just going to stop there, because that was all career. So how about you, Akela?
Yes, so I am Anthony. I felt a little stagnant. I felt as if everything feels like, and maybe it's not everything, maybe it's just how you're feeling, like as if everything was on pause. Maybe nothing is moving the way that you anticipated to move. But it felt very stagnant. So I went to my deck because I really wasn't getting anything. And that's when I realized what it is I was feeling. And since Jean, you were more on the career side, I went to the love side, right? So the first card they gave me was faith, right? They are asking you to have faith. And what's interesting, I had to go to the book real quickly. And we know what faith is, take that leap. Um, uh, Release the inhibitions of whatever it is. If there's that person that you may have some sort of interest in, and maybe you're iffy or not wanting to make the first move, Spirit is asking you to have faith. It's okay to take the leap. It can either go one or two ways. The person, if there is someone, it could say, yeah, let's go have coffee, let's go have tea or whatever you like to do. And it says, trust that you are exactly where you need to be, which I felt was very interesting, because I felt that stagnant feeling. Have faith in yourself and know that you are divinely guided, right? That's the faith card. Then I shuffled and 3 cards came out, stuck together, and it's the light card. And this deck, I still haven't gone through all the cards, so I'm going to read. It says, you are the light and you came from the light. You illuminate the world. So rejoice and remember who you are. Now is the time for you to shine and remember who you are and where you came from. Your essence is radiant light. This is a good time to clear clutter. Get rid of anything that you don't love or use. Clear out physical, emotional, and mental junk in order to make space for you to shine even brighter. And what I thought was very interesting when I read that message, because the cards were like this, stuck. I couldn't even separate them. So I said, let me see what the top card is, just for curiosity purposes. Essence. So the reason I feel while I was feeling stagnant is because Spirit is trying to use this moment for you to, in a sense, cleanse. Maybe you need to cleanse your space, donate stuff, go in your closet, or maybe even clear the emotional clutter, right? Because a lot of us hold on, and even I'm guilty of that too. I just had to release and say, the experience was there to teach me a lesson, be it good or bad. But I no longer, after 30 plus years, have to carry the burden of the emotion that I felt. Okay, I'm not going to forget the experience, but the emotion, I have to allow myself to erase it. And this is part of clearing clutter. I am infinity. So that's the message that they had for you, and I hope it helps and makes sense. Okay.
She said she's in tears. So you must have definitely uh,
Done something.
hit the issue for sure. Yeah. All the best to you, Miss I Am Infinity. And I'm just going to call you that. I know it's not.
It just wants to roll off.
Yep, yep. Okay, very good. Thank you so much. So after that is Gary, and after Gary is Anna Lee. So I'm sure Gary's still here. Gary said hi, and Anna Lee. Gary for Grace is who I was speaking to.
Okay. I don't see a recent hello. Oh, there's Gary.
And Gary says, please, any messages from Hindu goddess around me or spirits? Thank you. Oh, very nice.
Wow.
I know.
I'm trying to think of the name of the image that popped into my head immediately. Hold on, let me look at. No, it's not. No, it's not Ganesha. Oh gosh, the goddess. Oh God, with the multiple arms, Gary. And I'm gonna have to Google.
Is it Lakshmi?
Lakshmi, so if that's the one with multiple arms, that's who popped
Mhm.
in my head immediately.
And there's Durga, and there's a couple other. There's several different There's several other like similar goddesses that all have those arms.
Okay, let me see who this is. See if I can get who this is.
Yeah, and Gary, I can do a whole show.
Oh, Shakti and Durga. Okay.
Yeah, Lakshmi. Is there anybody in particular that you were connecting with, Gary? And Durga. Is it Kali?
No, it's not. Oh.
Okay.
You know what I just heard in my head, Gary? Because
Shakti and Durga, he said.
let me see. Lakshmi doesn't have multiple arms. I'm gonna.
Adi, Shakti, and Durga.
Okay.
Kali or Durga. Yeah. But they're like a blended essence. They're all the divine feminine. They're all, one of them is for prosperity, one of them is for, the war, one is for, they all like represent something different, but
And you know what, Jean? That's what I was about to say before I see. Let me check my phone. Is that in my head? I'm hearing that it doesn't matter which one it is. As you just mentioned, that they have different essences or aspects of them. That's what I'm hearing. Because I think for me, because I grew up in the Caribbean and, had friends who were Hindu, they're putting in my head the image who I know. And I don't know, I don't know all of the names of the gods and goddesses. But with the image who popped in my head was Lakshmi. And in the Caribbean, we call her Mother Lakshmi. But I didn't think she had multiple arms. So you can go ahead, Jean. I'm going to see what more I can get on this.
So I definitely feel for you, Gary, for grace is nurturing is what I feel this divine essence around you is wanting to share with you. And I feel as though it's important that not only that you nurture others, but you nurture yourself. That there is a balance of divine masculine and feminine in all of us, and it's not gender related. It's an energy, and it's important for us to be kind to ourselves and to include ourselves in our own compassion, you know. And there is a quote, and I can't remember it, but it's something like, um, "Those who include yourself in compassion, those who are the most compassionate, include themselves in their offering," something like that. Um, so, and this is what I'm feeling for you, Gary, is that it's not outside of your power. It's not outside of you. It is deep inside of you, and you already have what it takes. You already are uh, everything that is necessary and needed to be the best of the best. You know, the best you can be, your highest or optimal essence of yourself. And this is contained inside of you. And there's like this judgmental or this little doubt, and that is not true. You know, allow that to step aside and be the best that you can be. Be who you are. Be yourself authentically and unapologetically. And this will bring through that every it just will bring through clarity. Once you, it's almost like we hold ourselves back. We don't want to step out. We second guess ourselves. We hold ourselves back. But the moment we set all that aside and say, no, I'm fine exactly how I am, and I'm confident, and I am going to be authentic. I'm not going to apologize for being who I am and what I am. And all of a sudden clarity comes, because that is the lesson. These are the challenges that they want us to push through so that we can live authentically, and that is when things start really flowing, because you need to be in yourself, in your soul fully, in order for your experiences to develop fully. I don't know if that came out right, but in order for your experiences to be the most that they can be, it's important for you to be your authentic self. So that's what I got. How about you, Akela?
Yeah. So I went to my pendulum to verify who I was getting, and it is Mother Lakshmi, and she has 4 arms. I had to go back and look. So I asked Mother Lakshmi, one, is she around you, Gary, for Greece? And she said yes. And the reason I asked, what was the reason that she's around you? What is she trying to guide you with and help you with? And it's about love. And the love that she is trying to help you with is about learning to love yourself. I feel like there is a bit of lack there. And she's not telling me why, but I felt a strong um feeling of love from her. So I did Google Mother Lakshmi to make sure, again, to verify who I was seeing in my head. And she is also the goddess of sovereignty, right? And that is, again, calling back your power, standing in, I heard, standing in your rightfulness. So one of the reason why she's coming through with love, because once you can love yourself and, as Jean said, be your authentic self, you can then reclaim who you are, right? Your rightfulness, the rightfulness. Call back your power. Stand in your truth. Be your authentic, loving, kind, generous self, who we were supposed to be. Putting aside or trying to put aside what we've been taught, what we've learned from others, But that is why she is there around you, Gary, for grace. And I hope that helps. Okay. That's what I have. I didn't pull any cards, but that's the message I was getting for Gary for grace.
Wonderful. I'm praying for peace. Blessings to all, Eugene and Akela. Thank you for your wonderful message. You're so nice. Thank you, Gary, for grace. Thank you. That you're very welcome. You are very welcome. Dog Cat Bunny. Hi, Dog Cat Bunny. Nice to see you. I know you're not the only one, Dog Cat Bunny. I've heard, yeah, I've heard that. So I'm going to star that. But I have Annalie is next, and Annalie said hello. After Annalie is I just put it is Diamond Girl. So Diamond Girl, if you're still here, please say hello. Oh, she did. Good. Thank you. And I think that we're so time goes by so fast. Okay, let's go with Annalie. I'm sorry, I would like to get to everybody. Where is she? Oh, here she is.
Okay.
Annalie 22222 says, "Hi ladies, could you tell me about when I will be leaving New Mexico? I really want to get back to Florida if that's where I'm supposed to be. What do you see?" Oh.
Let's see if Florida first is the place for you since you want to get back to Florida. Okay. I'm gonna go to my pendulum, Jean, for this one. Okay. High vibrational being of love and light. Annalie would like to know, is Florida the place for Annalie right now? Is Florida the place Annalie needs to move to? Is Florida the place Annalie needs to move to? That's a maybe. Okay, let's see if I can change up that question. Is it in Annalie's highest good to move back to Florida? Is it in Annalie's highest good to move back to Florida? Mine is a circle. I'm getting a no. What are you getting?
I'm getting not yet.
Okay.
So you may want to, but there's a reason why you're still there in New Mexico, Annalie. And you wanting that will eventually, I do see you eventually getting there, but I think it's right now. It's not in your highest good, Annalie. And I think that if you want to move twice, you can move twice, but I don't know whether it's like interest rates or availability or something I do feel as though you have friends and family in Florida, like it's familiar to you. You feel at home there, but it may not be in your highest good right now. It could be, inflation. It could be weather, some reason why it's not in your highest good to go back right now. So it's important for you to hold on to that dream and still plan that, but sort of like, take a minute and say, okay, like I'm going to be here for a little bit longer and let me see if I can't make the best of it, because pining for something else makes this existence much worse. So if you know that there's a reason why you're not there now, but you will eventually go back there, then it helps you to live in the now moment and sort of find what it is that you do like about the place where you are. I understand that it is very challenging and that it may not be for you, and the people or the places or the things, whatever it is not really serving you. And I don't know if you want to move twice. Will Annalie move out of New Mexico soon? There's a reason why you're there, Annalie. There's a reason why you're there. I don't see. She says, I feel like I should never have come to New Mexico. There's a reason, though. It's okay. It's okay. It's
So I asked my pendulum, and Jean, I am so grateful for you and Terry for the pendulum class, because I used to wonder, why is my pendulum swinging clockwise, and then other answers it'll go counterclockwise. So I asked what it meant, and I got it right. So Annalie, here's what I asked my pendulum. I said, was Annalie directed to move back to New Mexico? No. I asked, was Annalie's energy needed for the highest good of herself or for someone else in New Mexico, right? And you see that it's spinning counterclockwise and it's telling me no. So, what I have learned is that at some point when you decided to move to New Mexico, your energy was needed for some reason, right? So now that shift may be happening, but it's not quite Florida yet. So, what I can ask is if, and Gina, I don't know if you want to do this, if you'll be moving from New Mexico in the next 3 months. It's March now, so April, May, June. So I can ask it and see. High vibrational beings of love and light. Will Annalie be moving from New Mexico by June of 2026? Will Annalie be moving from New Mexico by June of 2026? I get a yes. Will Annalie be moving to the US, the United States of America, by June of 2026? Oh, there's a reason why it's not yet for the US, Florida, because there it is, it's spinning, it's saying no when I asked if you'll be moving back to the US by June of 2026.
New Mexico is the US. She's saying New Mexico, the state of New Mexico. Yeah, it's one of the states. It's one of the southern states.
Okay.
That's okay. That's
Let
okay.
me rephrase that question.
She was getting Mexico, but but it is hey Kelly, Mystic Next Door. So I got that you would be moving in 2026, but not until a little bit later. But I don't know that it's till Florida. Will Annalie move it all in 2026? Yes. Will Annalie move it all in by September 1st of 2026? No. Will Annalie move in November of 2026? I do see you moving in November. Will Annalie move to Florida in November of 2026? And I'm not getting that. So you may have two moves. You may do one move and then do one more to Florida, but there's one move. And for us to, it's too much of an open-ended question. Like if you said, a different state and then like if you said Louisiana or something, but we can't keep checking because it's such an open-ended question. She says, I miss being around water and foliage. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Annalie. And there is a reason for you to be there. There is something in your energy that is needed. Your energy is needed in New Mexico. I do understand that you don't like the I don't know, the surroundings, the weather and things like that, but it's more than that. It's that you need things. So try and bring in plants inside your home and try and find what it is that you need in New Mexico, because there's something there that you need. There's something spiritual, something energetic about the land and about you being on that land. It may have to do with a past life. It may have to do with you being a star seed and being in that area. There's a reason why you're there right now, and it's important to try and find the best, make the most of what you have right now. Find the reason of why you need to be there right now, and to know that you will be moving. I do see you moving east, but when you finally get to Florida, I don't know. Yeah, so let me just show you guys, because I often need a visual reference. And this is just my time zone map so that I know what time it is for everybody. And this is New Mexico right here, and it's between Arizona and Texas.
Ooh,
And you
okay.
could go to Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, but I don't know that these would be any better for you. There's a reason why you're here in New Mexico. There's a reason why you're here in these are beautiful spiritual
Yeah.
energies in this land. And I understand that it's dry and that it's not the most appealing climate, but find what it is that you do like about it and focus on that, because it may not be for a while that you get to move east, and you may move to Georgia and then to Florida, but I don't know, you know, it's too unknown. Here, let me take that down. It's too unknown for us to, if you want to contact either Akela or I for a private reading, we'll be able to help you a little bit more. Oops.
Mhm.
She says, was thinking of going to El Salvador. Oh, so you were on the right thread there, Akela.
And you know what? As you were talking, Jean, for Anna Lee, I don't know why I keep feeling shamanism energy. That's what I'm feeling. So look into that, Anna Lee, and see. Again, I don't know any whole lot about New Mexico. I don't know any. But yeah, maybe get a past life reading, Akashic reading, and see, because there's a reason why you're there.
I know that it's an energetic and spiritual reason that you're there, Annalie. Try and hang in there. I know it's not easy. Thank you very much, Annalie and Akela. And next is Diamond Girl. Thank you for being here, Diamond Girl.
Yes.
I wish we could get to everybody, but I have this huge event later today that I have to get to.
Diamond Girl is here.
So she did just say whatever. So we're going to do an energy reading for Diamond Girl, and that's okay because I haven't read for her before. If that's okay with you, Akela.
Yeah, that's fine. Mm-hmm.
Diamond Girl, I do feel as though I'm trying to figure out how to say it. You have a lot of intelligence and a lot of common sense. Like when you know things that you know it. I do feel, and I've said this to other people today, so it may be a theme, but you don't give yourself the credit. I do feel as though it's important for you to trust your gut, because you do have really keen senses. You have a good judgment of character. You have good instincts. You have good abilities. You learn so much. You absorb. You know how, like, if somebody does a presentation, you can say, I'm taking this, but I'm going to leave the rest. Like, you pick out what it is that is most important for you to know, and you don't worry about like all the other things that are not as meaningful to you, and you up yourself, and then you learn. You're constantly learning, evolving, expanding your awareness. And I do feel as though this is changing your energetic frequency and your energy as a whole, and you're opening up your awareness. I do feel as though you have psychic skills. I do feel as though I don't know if you do cards, but you're just really quick. You have a knowing, you have a connection, like you get this download, or you get this claircognizant, like and you, just because it doesn't happen all the time doesn't mean you don't have it. like certain things you're really good at, but other things you'll be like, I didn't get that. But it's okay. Keep doing what you're doing, keep getting what you're getting, and try and give yourself the benefit of the doubt. It's I think you've been misunderstood. And please take this with a grain of salt, but I don't know if you have like not a learning disability, but like dyslexia or something, or if, you know, you know, some people, they get numbers transposed and stuff like I have. It's just, I have to write not everybody learns the same way. So it makes it harder for us to learn the traditional way. So it makes us feel like maybe we're not as apt as some others, but that has nothing to do with it. You have your really keen sense of observation, your keen sense of gut instinct, your keen sense of knowing. And this is what has gotten you this far. But this is something that you want to develop and that you want to cherish, and really give yourself a pat on the back, and know that this is you. Everybody's different. Nobody, I mean, who said that we all should learn the same thing out of the same book and expect to do the same test? That's great. That's crazy. We're all different. So it's really appreciate you for your uniqueness, and don't worry about what other people's opinions might be. I think you. Oh, yep, she said, "Sometimes I don't trust it," and right. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Okay, Miss Akela.
Okay. You hate when you see a card and it stands out, and then oh, there it is. And then you shuffle it back in the deck, but the card is still stuck in your mind, and you're like, darn, I should not have shuffled that card back. But I got it. And I asked my guide if that card was for you, and they said yes. So, Diamond Girl, the first thing oh gosh, I heard in my head, Lord, sometimes I talk too much. Um, but anyway, I'll come back to that. What they're bringing for, oh, it was your name. I saw this light, and I thought, and this white light, and I thought, is it because her name has diamond and you're showing me this light? But no, that wasn't it, because what they were saying was that you have it in you. Don't be hidden. Radiate. Let your creativity, that light that you have inside of you that's kind of like hidden in the corner for whatever reason. Maybe somebody shut something down. You at work, you tried to show, maybe you were doing a presentation or you had an idea and it got shut down. Don't let that hinder you from sharing your ideas, from really allowing your inner light to shine, right? And what's interesting, I got this balance card. And when I got the balance card, I said, well, it's a way, what they're saying is, and interesting that you have that light beam in the middle, right? So it's not about us shining our light. It's not about ego, right? It's not about I'm better than somebody. Not to say that that's what you are or that's what you're doing, but they are wanting you to balance both. Don't let one overpower the other, right? Don't let fear or comments from others dim your light. But at the same time, don't allow the don't allow the light that's within you to, when it shines, it's like it's gone to the 99,000, and then the scale has tipped. So it's finding balance with the two. All right, because where there's dark, there's light, there's dark. We need each other to balance things out. Because why? You are going through a transformation. And I said, okay, well, what's up with this transformation? When you bring all those things in and you allow the universe to do what it's doing with you, helping to push that light, it's like a gentle push, like, okay, no, come on. You're taking your child to daycare if you have children. the first day of daycare and you're pushing them and you're like, no, 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 it's okay. Go in there. It'll be all right. And kids like, no, I don't want to leave you, mom. And you're like, no, it'll be fine. Because what'll happen when you do all of that is success. You're going to have success. Okay. No matter what anyone says, that success is yours. So don't dim yourself out and kind of like block what the universe wants to give to you, what is rightfully yours. Okay. They're also reminding you about boundaries. Stick to them. Because, and interesting that I saw this, and I turned the card this way because what I saw in my mind's eye before I pulled this card was like the horizon and the sun rising, and it was this bright yellow. So when I pulled this card, I said, oh my God, that's a perfect description of what I saw in my head, right? Maintain your boundaries. Whether that could even be boundaries for your own self and how you talk to yourself. Don't talk down to yourself and say, I can't do this. I'm not good. I'm not this. I'm not. Cut that all out, right? So sometimes boundaries is not for others. It's for our own self-criticism. Tell yourself, I'm not going to do this going forward, right? And interesting, the worry card came up as Jean, as you was talking about worry. Let go of that worry because the universe has you. It has your back. They're just wanting you to trust in yourself. Trust that you can. And leave the rest up to them. When a situation arises and that fear comes in and the worry, all I say to myself now is that, God, you know best. You know why this is happening. You see the bigger picture that I can't see. So I'll trust you to get me through, whichever way. And some of the things I worry about, then I go into a meeting and, oh no, it's fine. You don't have to worry about that. That's not that you didn't cause that. You did everything that you were supposed to do. And here I was wasting energy worrying on how I would have been perceived. So turn your worry, release it to your angels, release it to your ancestors, because they're there, waiting to help you through the obstacles of life that we all go through. All right. And that's what I have for you, Diamond Girl. So all the best.
Wow. Beautiful. Yep. She says she's learning to set boundaries and stand firm. Mm-hmm. Aren't we all? It's amazing. It is amazing. So thank you, Diamond Girl, for being here. It was nice meeting you. I hope to see you back real soon. And they did say that you're a good moderator. So if you want to moderate, just let me know if you do, and I'll make you a moderator. And Akela, where is your next scheduled event for this week?
Oh, so I don't have any events for this week. I will be back on April the 4th. I am more than likely going to do my Saturday morning show at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So if you are subscribed, you'll get a notification. And hopefully that's the day that I will also do my giveaway for accomplishing 300, new friends, so thank you all. So I'll be on at 11 a.m. Eastern time and then at 4:30 p.m. with Scott's Sun Scorpio Tarot at 4:30. And that's April the 4th. And the shows will be on my upcoming, so you'll get notified when I'm going live. Okay.
Oh, wow. Nice. Well, yeah, don't miss it. Don't miss it for sure. So April 4th with Akela B. Looking forward to that. So everybody, just so you know, I will be doing the Power Animal event this afternoon at 2:00 in just 45 minutes. I have to be there 15 minutes early. And then I will be on with Miss Linda Kennedy at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, the 24th, and 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. And then on Friday, I have a whole lineup. I have Ginny and I are going to be on at 2:30. And then I have Marina is going to be on at 5. And then I'm going to be on with the Cool Crone at 7:30. So come on back. Fridays are a happening day around here. But I do have a show on Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah. But Thank you all very much. And thank you, Akela. And I just love reading together. It's so much fun having you here with me.
Thank you, Jean. And thank you, everyone, for joining us today. But, Jean, I do know you have to get ready for their next event. So I will talk to you later on. And bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.